Hello, Active Sage here on the Sage channel, and we're back for some more Avorion. Now, if you're wondering what's going on, and maybe you missed an episode, I suggest you watch that last, 3 minutes of the previous episode, because something did happen there. Anyway, for those of you who didn't just leave the video to check that last 3 minutes, we're going to try to recover from our massive explosion of derpfestness. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, oh boy, I'm not sure exactly. Let's see. My main plan was originally to just beeline it over here to get some better resources instead of trying to build up ships and go. We might want to just try to do it the old-fashioned way by slowly bettering our ship as we go at this point, which means we might actually end up building a slightly maddening ship. Also, my little orange thing up here at the top right, you have one unread message. Yeah, it's an insurance plan I didn't have for that ship because it would have been expensive, so yeah, no insurance payback. What I'm going to do is just build us a, I think, pretty default ship. Actually, let's really quickly just try to boost. We don't have any speed numbers. I think that's one of the things I dislike the most about this game is the fact that when you're in your little dinky ships, it sometimes doesn't give you speed numbers. Like at the top, it'll give you, you sort of, are you at full throttle or not, which is really, really cool, but it doesn't give you the actual speed. And I'm just trying to pick up that thing that's right in front of us, because I can't tell if that's just loot or if it's resources, because if it's actually a spinny piece of awesomeness, it'll be really nice to have it. It looks like it's just going to be iron. I flew over here for a chunk of iron. Oh no, it was infinity chocolate. Well, that's awesome. I wish we had some infinite chocolate IRL. Anyway, I'm going to build us a basic ship and get moving. I'm just going to see if we can salvage some of this just with our little ship here before we put things back together. Let's also do a real quick check to see supply-wise what we have, because actually I can't even check a lot of that without a proper ship, can I? So, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. It does look like we still have, well, these are on our little ship here, and I don't think we can actually remove these. We have an armed turret slot for this. Let's go ahead and just build a little basic something. What shall we call our brand new baby ship? It's going to cost us 500 iron. We got a few resources to start out with, better than we were previously, but still not absolutely brilliant. The Billions. That's a horrible name. I wanted to call it the Brilliance, but I don't know if I spelled that correctly, and it's sort of pretentious. The Brilliance P. Probably spelled wrong, and the P stands for pretentious because it's a pretentious name. Anyway, let's go ahead and start out with... We're just going to make something pretty... See, I still want to try to get really far and start upgrading, so we're going to start it out with some really small stuff, like this here. I'm going to build it out to about there. Ta-da! We're going to disable safety mode and delete this block. There we go. Safety mode, by the way, was on the left. And now, building off of this, I think we'll do U and... Actually, let's press B and then press B again, so it'll open and close, recenter us. You can, of course, also just middle mouse click and select, and it'll center your view. Also, there we go. Camera got all turned around. Where is the thrusters we were just placing? There they are. Cool, so let's place another one of these thrusters here. And then from there, we're going to want to go ahead and put in some... I'll do a little energy container. Yeah, this is going to be a real small ship just to get us moving, and then we'll add on as we go. From there, we'll also want some generators... Here, and I think right here and on the bottom. There we go. And then let's actually just press B, open this up and see. No, not diplomacy. We want to do, what was it? Not I, P? Yes, P. So we have one turret control. We don't really have any expansion slots but the one. We don't really want the armed turret control. It's all we have left, unfortunately, since we sold pretty much everything trying to get enough credits to buy that laser miner, and our ship's already requiring one worker. We don't have any actual mining tools. Unfortunately, I don't think we can remove them from our little ship. I think what I'll do is just mine this away with our little tiny guy and hope we get some real basic stuff. If not, what we're going to do is just start jumping. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. You don't need to see me mine this down, do you? Okay, well, that's quite disappointing. We took out that whole ship and we didn't get a single bit, well, of anything, really. I wasn't expecting us to actually get any resources because these aren't salvage guns, but I was expecting maybe, a little upgrade module or two, as I keep calling them. But none of that. So I guess it's back to building on our little ship here. Let's go ahead and make sure we have some good maneuverability. First thing I thought we built the ship backwards. Let's go ahead and get some just standard crew quarters. Our ship is very small right now, I know. But remember, our plan is to go ahead and just get going. Oh, I can't put that in there. Okay. Well, congratulations. We're going to have a non-symmetrical ship. I guess if we were going full symmetry, we might as well have turned symmetry mode on. Anyway, there we go. I'll put that in there, that in there. An oddity our ship definitely is. Where is the integrity field generator? That's what I was looking for. Aim it at that. Let's see if we can change this thing's size and get it to actually place in here. That way we can fill this. Oh, there it was. Did you see that? There we go. Right there. It went green for a second. I don't know what. What? Well, that appears to be a glitch where I was holding down two buttons. Oh, there we go. We can place that. There we go. So now we have integrity field. Cool. Let's also go ahead, and I said we were going to do maneuverability. Got a little distracted. Just titanium hull block. There we go. Shrink you all the way down. Bring you out to about here. And then we'll do the same on this side. And we're actually going to do it at 2 points. This is going to be our strange little ship. Put our maneuvering thrusters out here. That, and then one up, please. Thank you very much. Bring you back into there. There we go. And there we go. And then one on this side. Cool. And let's see how this ship maneuvers now. There we go. It is a weird little thing. But there we go. You can see the speed at the bottom right. We have decent speed now, so that works pretty well. What? This is our oddity of a ship. So, since we are... Oh, there's some combat baddies over there. Oh, by the way, since I'm switching subjects 20 times a second here, I am sorry that I seem to do this, but somebody in the comments did point out that when you get those random alien ships that show up, a lot of times they will not actually attack you unless you fire your weapons or your mining lasers or anything like that. As long as you just don't do anything even vaguely aggressive, they'll just stay neutral to you. On the other hand, I think these bandits will not stay neutral to us, of course, because they're bandits. Also, of course, our ship is saying we're super weak. We don't have... Yeah, we're going to take slow damage because we don't have a crew and all that jazz. I don't really want to spend money on a crew, though. I'm kind of hoping these guys will get in a fight here. That's a salesman. That is just a Corvette. Get over there, Corvette. Fight them. Fight them. Fight them. Save other people so we can get loot from you. Since that's our current goal, is maybe get a little bit of loot. If we had mining lasers on this, we'd go to town on maybe mining a little bit more stuff. But, well, considering right now if we want to mine, we have to jump out into a little drone. I'm not too keen on it. What's this asteroid? This is copper? No, not copper. Iron. Nope. Yes, it's iron. Okay, well, that's going to take a while. And honestly, I don't see anybody shooting back. So what we're going to do... Oh, our jump distance is nothing again. Oh, wow, we've really been set back, haven't we? Well, I'm going to go ahead and gather up some more supplies off of stuff and hope those guys get defeated. Which means hopping out and using the drone, which I don't think you want to see that, so I'll just cut ahead. You know, on second thought, I've gone ahead and just connected to the equipment depot here. Instead of using... Yeah, screw it. Instead of using our drone to try to mine up some stuff, we're going to go ahead, and since they are fighting those baddies up there in the sky now, we're going to go ahead, more strange subspace signals, good, more combat. We're going to go ahead, for the third time I am starting this sentence, buy some tools off of this, because they are relatively cheap, hire a little bit of crew so we stop taking that little bit of damage, and go ahead and actually salvage the enemy ships as they are defeated. Because I'm pretty sure, considering this is a starting area, we're not actually going to find ourselves in such trouble. Also, we do have room for one salvage gun, which should be enough to start getting a little salvage with this starter craft of ours, this oddity. Which I just remembered we named it the Brilliance, and it's not exactly the most brilliant looking craft in the world, but it does handle very well. Come on, connect. Thank you very much. Turrets. Salvage turret, it's a 23 right there, versus a 21, but 17% efficiency. 23, 21. The ranges are all about the same. We might as well just go with this one. Yeah, it's a 1 difference. It'll save us a few thousand credits. Let's also go ahead and just do this again. What upgrades do we have? Do we have any really cheap upgrades that we might? Nope, nothing I see of real use. Cool. Alright, well, now that we have that turret purchased, we can go back to our building menu. And I figure, why not? We'll do something a little bit silly. Let's use the titanium hull, since we've been building our whole ship out of titanium so far. And make this a little tiny bit wider as well. There we go. So where's our titanium hull? That's iron, titanium hull. There we go. Right there. And we're going to go ahead and place it on this one. So it's actually a little bit back. Why am I doing it like this? Well, for one, I didn't like the way that looks, so we're just adding that for the heck of it. But I want this so if we get too close to something, we'll hit it first, and then we'll just have our salvage cannon off of that. And to place our salvage cannon, we just click and drag it right there. Cool. Lickety split, we're back up to having something actually vaguely decent. Are there antennas people can put in? I see a lot of ships with like these little tiny strandy things sticking out of them, but about the smallest I can make a block is, well, that. Can't make it thinner. Also, that's tritium or whatever. We need titanium if we're going to add. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. We'll add one more maneuvering bit to the front of this so we can keep our maneuvering up, and then we'll hire our crew, as I said we were going to. Boop. Yay. Okay. So select you again. We still have 94,000 credits, so we haven't taken too much of a loss. We're probably going to need one of these guys sooner rather than later. We're going to need a few of you. I know this. And we need, what is that, a sergeant? Sergeant. We'll just hire this. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and assign that crew to our ship. Assign. Cool. And now we have 3 staff left over for whatever else. Our ship is still super weak, but I don't think it matters too much. And it looks like the combat is finished, which is good. I'm suspecting it was over there with a cluster of corvettes. Let's head over there and see if we can find any stuff to salvage. Wow, we have built a very, very strange, spindly ship. It's very different than the ship we just had. I sort of wish the left was a bit, or now the right side, was a bit sturdier. Ooh, there! I've been looking about and I just found some blue floaties. So that's a good sign of the wreckage should be about here. Also, when I said blue floaties plural, it was really singular. But anyway, white and a blue, and yes! Okay, so we got scanner upgrade and one other thing. Cool. There's also some, looks to be titanium just floating about, and we can now start using that salvage cannon of ours to just start salvaging away at this. Oh, thank God. We'll get back to where we were lickety split. I'm feeling more confident about this start anyway. Like, we're more clear-headed than we were previously. Oh, wow, and look at that. It's doing damage, and we're actually, are we getting anything? We're at, yeah, we got some iron out of it. But no, oh, and some titanium, good. More titanium creds flying off of it. And since our ship is so much smaller, we can easily just maneuver up to this without panicking too much. We do have to remember we can't aim too far to our right, or we'd be hitting our own ship. Unfortunately, no upgrade cores out of this. Well, I'm going to go salvage the bits that we see scattered about, and I'll cut ahead to anything interesting. Ooh, there we go, got something. That would have been another turret of some sort, pardon. Where do these show up, the turrets? I guess it's in the build menu, isn't it? There it is, and it's a chain turret, something I don't have any real wish to use. We're definitely not going for a combat-ready ship, at least not at the moment. Maybe in the future we shall, but not right now. Alrighty, I've just installed that radar upgrade we picked up. So it allows us to ping a little bit deeper in the space, so you can see we're getting some unknown signatures way out there. Now, the problem with this is, of course, we don't have much jump power, but we know we've just found an unknown hidden mass or whatever. Yeah, unknown hidden mass signature. So we're going to go ahead and jump out to that. Also, somebody was saying that a bar at the top of our screen is our jump power charge up. So I'm assuming, yeah, it's that purple bar right up there that I've been just ignoring the whole time. Cool. Somebody also told me that the gigantic asteroids that you can sell never have any ores in them. And I think they're usually the big clumps of them, like clump super asteroids. Unfortunately, this giant area of random mass doesn't appear to have anything of value in it. Oh, I was hoping... Oh, wait, no, did you see that? There was something that just... There, right there, was something pinging. You can go check it out. It's another beacon. It might be one of those, I've seen them in my own single-player sort of thing. Operation... What was it? Not Valkyrie. There was some sort of operation head to the center of the galaxy, or something of that sort. So maybe it's one of those. Alrighty, there it is, coming up on it. And we'll press F to interact. This is a message, yeah, Operation Exodus. New mission, Operation Exodus. So it gives us some coordinates. 29, negative 200 and something. So let's oh, what? Your ship systems are using, oh, okay, so we got some power issues, and our life support's failed, which is surprising, because I thought we were all right a second ago, but I guess all that boosting to get here has caused us some issues. Generator, cool. And since we were saying we didn't quite like how this side was so bland, let's go ahead and see if we can just stick this in here. Okay, we'll try sticking it right here then. Ta-da. And why not another one right there. Cool, way more than we need, and luckily we don't need more crew to power them right now. This should solve most of our issues. Anyway, Operation Exodus, we were about to do M to try to figure out where exactly that is. We'll just set another jump coordinate here for the time being. Can I please right-click? Thank you very much. Operation Exodus, what were the numbers? It was 23, and can I open? It's a shame you can't open like other screens while in that. Missions, there we go. Distress signal, we're pretty much ignoring that. It's almost surely a trap, and we don't have weapons to save anyone anyway. 23, it says number, and it just says number 23. Do they mean X23, or, I don't think so. This must be message 29, so if we find the other part of, yeah, because 29 would be pretty, Well, anyway, X 200 and something. X is left and right. So X 200 and something would be somewhere around here, right? Huh. Don't tell me 23 is over there. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm guessing we still need more information to make it anywhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this thing out with our salvage gun, since we've gotten the message off of it, and maybe it'll actually give us a little bit of something. That is, as long as we don't crash into this maneuvering about here. Coolio. Hey, we actually got some iron out of it. That was more than I expected. Anyway, let's jump to the other coordinate and just hope we get lucky and actually gather something out of it. I'm not seeing any of those super asteroids or anything like that. So, jump. Super duper quick loading screen, and oh, look, we have hostiles in this area. Bandits. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Alright, well, that's not ideal, is it? Anything we could really quickly claim? Like, I think that's a mega asteroid there, isn't it? How close do I have to get to? Some people I was reading up on this said you have to be like within 100 meters of it or so, which is, well, pretty close, really. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get near you, giant asteroid, and try to claim you quick, and then we'll set a jump coordinate and get the hell out of here. F. Spamming F. Aha! Claim. Okay, now that I've claimed it, sell. Sure. Okay, well, that just got us enough credits that if we were by that other thing that we were once upon a time, that one equipment dealer, we would have actually been able to go ahead and buy ourselves. See, can we claim that one too? They said if it has ore, you can't sell it, but is that true? Should we risk it? Risk it flying by the enemy? Why not? Oh, there's another one over there. We'll try this one first, and maybe they'll follow us over to that one, and then we can reposition. Because I think we are only like one shot and we'll be dead. Oh my god, never mind, we're running away. Never mind, we're running away. Screw it. Screw it all. I have an integrity shield generator, but since we literally built like the most minimal ship you've ever seen, I don't think we really want to stay here. Right-clicking, right-clicking. I hate it when right-clicking doesn't seem to work. There we go. Start moving again. We don't want to sit still for more than a second. Let's try to claim this one. And then we'll jump off to that other spot there. And I scratched my nose, so our boosting stopped. Why did that stop our boosting when I was using my right hand? I don't know, it just did. Alright, so really quickly, I wonder if, since we've claimed and sold that, does that mean maybe a mining ship is now going to show up here? How many? So we have to be very, very close to these. Like, pretty much, no wonder we couldn't do it in our found mine. Okay, so if you have a ton of credits, you can actually found a mine on these and they'll start mining them. That is really, really cool. That is really, really cool. Alright, well, they weren't kidding when they said this was an easy way to make credits, since we've almost, well, yeah, I think we have doubled the amount of credits we had before. Oh, is that another massive one? No. Where was that massive one that was made out of iron? We seem to have lost it now, and our enemies are coming closer, so let's not just sit still. We're going to get killed if we sit still. I know I'm tempting fate here, but with the amount of credits we've gathered, even if we die at this point, we'll still come out ahead, right? Where is that gigantic iron one we saw? We've already claimed that one, since it's, yeah, it's got an ownership applied to it. I feel like I'm blind and I'm just missing it. that iron one we saw. But apparently not. Oh wait, have we claimed you? No. So we'll go claim that one as well. And heck, oh wait, there's this one as well, I think. Is this? No, that's just a normal standard big one. But this one, that looks like a amalgamation waiting to give us lots of credits. And luckily, our ship might be tiny, but it is quick and maneuverable. So, even though these bastards... Oh, I think I just found the iron one way over there to our right. Like right there behind that. Yeah, that's it. Cool, so we'll claim this and then we'll try to head for that one and see if you really cannot claim those or not. But anyway, since our ship is so fast and maneuverable, we can pretty much outrun these little bastards that are trying to shoot us to bits. So even though we're pretty much a one-hit kill, we're still doing alright. And luckily we're leading them away from that big asteroid that we just saw, the iron one that is, not the one we're flying towards. Since that would be a little bit difficult to lead them away from the one we're flying towards, if we're flying towards it. So again, you gotta get so close. Claim and sell. Sell. Jesus, this is such an easy way to make credits. I get the feeling this might get nerfed. Alright, so they're all over there, and that means the giant iron one we saw should be somewhere over there, right? That's where we saw it. It was like right over here. Past all the enemies. It was in this field, wasn't it? How have I gotten turned around? There's the one we claimed before. I wonder if I zoom out, it'll be easier to spot. That does make it... Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, it's the one we already claimed. There's another one we claimed. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, so we're going to hit something. Alright, well, I guess that'll be it. I can't find the iron one because I'm a blind old fool. I really feel quite embarrassed. Oh, there it is. It's a lot smaller than I thought. That's probably why, and that means it's almost surely unclaimable. But we'll try anyway, just so we can say we did. Since I did just find it, it would be a bit silly looking for it for that long, finding it, and then just running away. So, fly up to it real quick like. And do you have any ability to claim? There. Claim, 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 claim. Nope. And of course, mining is kind of pointless, and they're all coming for us. So let's jump out of here. And I said mining is pointless. I can't mine because I have a salvage gun. Alrighty, so, new zone, another gigantic iron one right off the bat. Unfortunately, we cannot claim it or harvest it at this point. Oh, and what do we have here? A smuggler hideout. I've never run into this before. And a smuggler with bad relations. If it was just the hideout, I might try sneaking up to it and blasting a hole in it. But considering there's actually just a smuggler sitting there, I don't think we want to do that. Best wares in the galaxy, what's up? Wait. Hold on. So my relationship's poor with them, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to attack me right away, huh? Interesting. Well, let's stay away from them. I don't see anything else to claim here right away. But given how much money we now have, I feel like we're back on decent footing. I think it's actually time that we go back to... I don't know, our jump distances are still so poor. What we really need, we're going to work our way up to here, and then get back into the jump system maybe, and use that to go a little whiles. I don't really want to go up that way. You know what we should do? Get to right here. Because one of these jump points probably takes us somewhere. We're not going to go through the void again. That turned out to be heinously boring. And, well, it turns out, if you don't follow those passageways, you can end up in areas where there is just nothing at all to look at. So we're going to make it back to the network, and then we'll end this episode. And in the next episode, well, I already said what we're going to be doing, pretty much. Oh my goodness, this episode might not be ending so soon. We might be in hostile territory, according to the radar at least. But we just found it. Look at this salvage. Look at it, look at it, look at it. There's an asteroid belt over there. Unfortunately, unlike in the previous episode where we were sitting still for 5 minutes waiting for something combat-wise to happen, and nothing ever did, I'm sure we'll end up with enemies approaching us sooner rather than later here. But let's try, oh man, to gather up some of this nice and quick-like. Decelerate, strange little ship. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get lucky. Roll the dice. Let's get lucky and hope that we get some sort of upgrade module. Really, I want like a jump drive upgrade again, because it was nice having that increased jump distance. Wow, the whole thing just vanished, and we got 4, I want to say copper, but 4 iron out of it. That is nothing. Alright, I've been blasting at this piece for, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes now. And it's about to go the way of the dodo. And hopefully, like the dodo, it'll give us something tasty. No, not so much. 2,800% speed. Alright, screw it. I'm putting the chain gun on there. It's probably going to push the pieces of wreckage around, but I need something to help me destroy these quicker. We're not actually after the salvage itself, necessarily. No, we need crew to man those turrets. The salvage itself as much as we are after the... There we go. Loot that it might drop. And of course now this thing is going to be spinning from it, but at least it's a bit quicker. You know what it's like, mining down all these little pieces? I say mining. Salvaging them. It's like gambling. You know you should just leave. Because your ship is too small and not powerful enough to take on salvaging something this big. And at the rate it is, you're not really getting any payoff at all worth it. You're just better off attacking like these little tiny sections here. But you think, maybe if I'm thorough, maybe if I grind it all down, I'll find something worth it. You know, if I just spend the half an hour sitting here in silence, just taking out every single little block, there'll actually be something worth it. But you know what? It doesn't appear to be the case. These pieces are giving us a little bit of resources, but really, if I had a mining turret, I could go after a meteorite or whatnot, an asteroid, and get the same amount lickety-split. And I'm, well, clearly gambling at trying to get some piece of loot off of these that would actually pay off. Well, it isn't happening. It's just not happening. So really, I think what I'm going to do is jump us out to the finish point for this episode. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get us to right here. Boop. Lickety-split. Super close. And we'll call it quits for this. And in the next episode, we'll go ahead and try to find an equipment dock. Now that we have 200 and something credits, I think it would be wise for us to just go ahead and, well, try to buy some upgrades to things. Mainly jump distance so we can start getting out to higher payoff areas again. Yeah, see, this is me gambling. This is me being like, well, what if I mine it all down? I'm not getting anything. I'm just going to leave. I feel like, well, one more block, I might get it. No, we're leaving. We're going here. Which is a very empty section. Right. Alright, anyway, that's that for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We're getting ourselves built back up with our very, very strange, super duper fragile ship. Next up, we'll try to find some resources, an equipment dock to be more exact, so we can go ahead and get ourselves back in gear. Anyway, that's that. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Ta-ta.